Nuori lahjakas brittimuusikko Jamie Cullum on tällä hetkellä yksi jatsin kuumia nimiä. Jamie Cullumin esiintymisestä saatiin nauttia eilen Pori-jatsissa ja sitä edeltävänä iltana Tavastialla. Tämän lyhyen Suomen vierailun aikana hänet tapasi toimittajamme Tomi Lindblom.
Jamie Cullum on 26-vuotias brittiläinen pianisti-laulaja. Hän on Britannian tämän hetken ehdottomasti suosituin jazzmuusikko. Cullumin viimeisintä levyä on myyty yli 1 miljoona kappaletta.
I'm consciously fusing jazz music with pop and rock and popular forms, and that was my goal from the outset. You know, I'm not making pure jazz music, and that was never my idea.
Cullum teki hiljan yli 1 miljoonan punnan levytyssopimuksen maailman suurimman levyyhtiön Universal Musicin kanssa.
The money, the £1 million deal, or so they called it, is used to market the record, really. In fact, they spent much more than that, I think. That then goes on my bill, and I have to sell records to make that money back. And so far, despite selling 2 million records, they haven't made their money back.
Cullum oli ehtinyt jo julkaista 2 levyä omatuotantona, mutta ne eivät juuri menestyneet.
And when it came to making an album for Universal, I didn't freak out because I'd made 2 before that, and I'd produced them and I'd paid for them, so I knew what it was like to make a record. So, you know, it was good timing. I was lucky too, but I had the right skills as well in place.
Cullum on tullut tunnetuksi eläväisestä esiintymisestään.
I don't know. I'm just very fond of watching and seeing very energetic performances, and I just guess when I started playing jazz, I kind of started bringing that element into the music, really.
But you have also said sometimes that your concerts are quite spontaneous, that you're really not knowing what will be the next song. Or is it really so?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we do eventually end up playing most of the same songs, because we're playing songs from this album, and some from the new record. But pretty much most concerts, the order will change. Something new will happen. We'll play some kind of new song, and it is very spontaneous because every audience is different, and we're not in a position where we need a set list to know what's happening next. You know, I can just play one note and the band knows where I am. You know, so it leaves us very open and very free.
Cullum on Lontoosta, joten puhe kääntyy väistämättä hiljattaisiin terrori-iskuihin.
English people are quite accepting. They hate it and sickened by it, but when things like that happen, we're like, you know, and we also accept that what our countries have been doing to the rest of the world may have influenced what's happened to us, and it makes us angry. Not just at the perpetrators, but at the people who have made the perpetrators angry, which is our government and the US government.
So there's a small political person living inside you as well?
There's more than a small political person, unfortunately, and it gets me into trouble. But, you know, I'm like any other person. I don't like to see people hurt or injured. I don't like to see pain or suffering, of course not. In any country, for any person, for any religion, you know, it's you know, murder is murder, and suffering is suffering. So.
Some get their kicks from cocaine. I'm sure that if I had even one spliff, that would bore me to terrifically too. That I get a kick out of you. Oh, I get a kick every time.
Terve.
Hei, luetaan taas vähän aamun lehtiä.